You want this junior chicken? You got a junior?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's yours. You can munch it.
I knew you were going to say it, but I'm going to eat it anyway.
Okay, we are live.
Let's go, boys.
Podcast number 5 or 4?
4 or 5, we'll choose later.
We'll choose later, because we have a hidden one, which we're yet to release.
Yeah.
But that's cool. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to That's a Bar.
Yes.
The podcast where two minorities drop facts and otherwise known as bars.
Okay.
That's why we call it That's a Bar. But we'll get into that.
Thank you.
I think that name needs more context.
I wasn't ready for that.
We were talking about...
impressed. Oh, shit.
Bro, I'm working on my intro game, looking in the mirror and shit. Yo, that's a bar, bro.
Yo, you're not joking.
We have fans now, bro.
Yo, that's hilarious.
I can't just turn this shit so we can see it better. So on our screen, we have a whole bunch of shit to talk about. So this is what we're going to do. Every week.
Not every week.
I mean,
once a month.
No.
When we feel it's necessary.
No. I think you're getting it confused with something else. Every week we're going to shout out someone from Hamilton.
Okay.
Who's doing something cool locally.
Alright.
Okay?
Yeah.
This week, we're shouting out some real ones.
The boys.
Shout out to the boys. The Claire twins. Beep, beep, beep. I wish I had sound effects. That'd be unreal. The Claire twins.
We need to get a soundboard.
We would, yeah. That's when we start leveling up. It's gonna be insane. Like once we move out of my basement here, we're gonna be like next level. Like the stew is gonna be lit. We gotta make a lit stew. So, the Claire twins. Shout out to the Claire twins. They're doing their thing right now. I don't know anybody else from the city that's on their pro gaming shit.
To be honest, I feel like nobody actually does pro gaming like the Claire twins. They're legit as fuck.
They
fuck. Got legit YouTube.
So if you
First
guys...
of all, they're fun as hell to game with. Like, gaming with them, like, that's how
never
I first
lose.
knew.
You never lose.
Yeah, I know. If you want some easy dubs on Fortnite, just play with the Claire twins.
The Claire twins. You can find them on Instagram at the Claire, Clare, twins, as in just twins, all one word. Follow them there. They also have a bunch of other stuff. They're fucking fire. They also have a bunch of other places where you can find them, and they go to these tournaments and shit, like pro tournaments for like money
pro
and
gamers.
Stuff.
They're
pro. They're
like,
legit.
It's not a game. Like
it's not a game, but it is a game. So shout out to them. They're on one right now.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, you could listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and we got videos up on YouTube.
That's right. Dope. So yeah, all platforms. If you want the audio experience, we have the audio experience.
It's legit, eh?
If you want the video experience, we got the video experience. We also have clips that we upload to YouTube, which is like an extended version of what we do on Instagram. Which reminds me, follow us on Instagram at that's.a.bar.
That's a bar.
Where we post like 1-minute clips if you're into like digestible content. For like 1 minute, you know? A video of us could be something goofy, very, very quick, something to get you through the day.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be some real shit. It'll be just like, we'll switch it up.
Something funny, something serious, something thought-provoking. We'll figure it out.
Something that's a bar.
That's
a bar.
That's a bar. The very last thing I want to talk about before we get into the pod is the fact that we're doing a giveaway.
Yeah.
We're doing a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. And here is how you can enter. Tell them.
You share the video.
You share this video right now.
You like the video, and then you DM us the code. But the code's going to be in the middle of the pod. So once we get our shit going, we'll
drop a code in the middle of the pod.
Know what the code is.
You don't know. We're going to make it up. But the point is, you got to share this video, like this video. And
$50 Amazon gift card, man.
Follow us on IG.
Whatever you do on Amazon.
So
the dark arts, anything.
That's right. So those 3 things. Follow us on IG, share this video, like this video, and then obviously DM us the code that we're going to drop in the middle of this pod. So you got to listen to it in order to understand which code that we're talking about. It'll be dropped. We're not going to put it in clips. You got to listen to the audio experience or the full video experience together. Cool. Without further ado, let's start our new segment. We planned a little bit more this time.
A little bit. A lot, not a little bit.
Compared to what we did in our first pods, which was cool. We're starting out in the game, bro. We're new to this shit. I gotta lock it up. Oh, you just made love to my finger.
That was not weird. We were playing Pokey Pokey. That was weird.
Pokey. So we got the segment. It's literally. So this is what's gonna happen. This week I prepared it for us, but next week Noah's gonna do the same, or we might do it interchangeably in the same pod. But this week I'm gonna present Noah with a few tweets. It doesn't necessarily have to be tweets either. But this week I'm just sticking to the theme of tweets. And actually a specific hashtag. The hashtag is a first date becomes a last when.
Okay.
I'm going to read you a tweet.
Hashtag.
So people have been tweeting with this hashtag. You tell me if what they said is a bar or not a bar.
Okay. Sure.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first tweet is hashtag a first date becomes the last when. She asks me if I know about our Lord and Savior.
What the hell? Can let me read?
So imagine you're at a date, right? And a girl's like...
That's a bar, yeah. Like,
what?
If she asks about the Lord and Savior...
Why,
like,
though?
Why is that a bar?
She's a religious girl. What if she's cool, though? You can't just be quick to dismiss. That's it. That was the
It
last
depends
thing.
how she said. If she's just like, first off, like, what are your thoughts about the Lord and Savior?
Well, that... Okay, true.
You know what I mean? Like... If she asked me if I know about our Lord and Savior, I'd be like, "That's kind of weird. Why are you phrasing it like that?"
Okay,
I'm getting
but
these
I feel
mad
like
weird holy vibes from you. Like you're too into it.
I definitely agree. The whole holy thing is kind of like a turnoff. Like, not that it's
Dude,
wrong
like,
to be religious.
I don't go to church, but like I'm Catholic. I got like baptized.
Right. So you come from a religious background.
Yeah.
In a way. Because, like, we don't
so
really practice. Like, I'm pretty open.
Oh, I don't practice either that much anymore. But, like, I did when I was younger. So it's not, like, I would date a girl who's Catholic. That's not what I'm saying. But the question is that a bar? A first date becomes the last when she asks me if I know about our Lord and Savior. Imagine this, bro. We're at dinner.
All right, but I feel like that's conditional. It's like, did she say it right when you sat down?
Yeah,
did she say it in the middle of the date? Does it matter? For me, it matters. If she drops that, not a bar. She's not. Well, what this guy said is a bar. So that's a bar. A first date becomes the last when she asks if I know about our Lord and Savior. I just wanted to play the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
But that's a bar. Definitely, that's a bar. It's a bar for me. Next tweet. A first date becomes the last when your phone gets more attention than I do.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
Have you ever had that happen to you? Like not even just a date, just like, you know, and it doesn't even have to be the first date. Did you ever hang with a girl and she's just like glued to her phone? Like phone obsessed girls in general, like that's their personality. It has nothing to do with you even.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. On a date though, man, now I have to like think back.
Like I personally hate that shit. It's like, get off your fucking phone.
Yeah, no, to be honest, like I intentionally, like if I'm like on a date with a chick, like I'll put my phone in my pocket and keep it there.
I don't even use my phone when I hang out with my friends. Like I use my phone to record the podcast. I'm not even using nothing.
I use my phone.
That's okay though. We have an agreement here.
Yeah, I use my phone.
Yeah, it's cool. But the thing is that like, when you're hanging out with someone, like hanging out.
No, that's a bar. That's
your
absolutely
phone.
100%. No.
Right. Yeah. We're not rocking with that. That's a bar. Don't use your phone on a date. Don't use your phone when you're hanging out with your friends.
No.
That shouldn't be a thing.
So this is the.
So that's a bar.
Let's see what's this next thing.
So a first date becomes the last one. You ask, what book are you reading? And they answer, I can't remember the last time I read a book.
No, that doesn't bother me.
That's not
a bar to me. That's not a bar to me. Because, like, I'm the type of person, like, what happens if that person, like, read a book one time a year? Would you say that, like they read?
No, I guess I kind of agree.
You kind of agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that. I think that's not a bar.
Yeah, that's not a bar.
I don't really care if you read or not. So, for some people, it's a hobby. For some, it's not.
But reading, like, it doesn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? Like,
100%. I just wanted to ask because, you know, there's some people who would honestly be turned off by that. Like.
I know. Imagine that's like, oh my god, you don't read 3 books each month?
Right.
Yo, we can't be together.
like take it.
You don't read
make
enough.
or break a relationship.
You don't read enough. Imagine that was the reason. You don't read enough.
That'd be crazy.
Oh my god.
Like someone would dump you over that. There's a girl out there. Listen, there's
a girl out. Hey man.
There's a girl out there that would dump you for not.
Do you think she's sweet though?
Let me flip that question on you. If she was really sweet,
ooh,
and a girl told you, I can't remember the last time, or you said I can't remember the last time I read a book, and she was like turned off by that, what do you do? like
yo,
are you mad at yourself for
I would just laugh. I'd be like, what the hell? How many books do you expect me to fucking read, dude? Like,
she's like, enough to remember.
I'd just be like, the last book I read was 7 Spiritual Laws of Success.
Is that the truth?
That's the truth by Deepak Chopra.
Is that a recommendation?
And it is a recommendation. It's a book that
book
full of
too.
bars. Let me say that. The book itself is full of bars.
Repeat the title. What was it
7
called?
Spiritual Laws of Personal Success by Deepak Chopra.
What's it about? Like, I mean, the title gives it away, but give me a little, like...
I don't know. It's about, like being more open-minded, choosing happiness over everything, like, and getting control of your emotions. There's a bunch of different, like, laws you should follow. And, it's fire. To be honest, like... It's people think it's mad corny to read like self-help books like that, but
I don't
honestly,
think it's corny at all. I actually love that shit.
Dude, that stuff is like an easy get up. Like if I'm like in a shit spot, like just read a book like that.
I agree wholeheartedly. Dude, hold on. I don't want to move on yet.
All of a sudden, you're just like, oh my god, let's go. Like that book just like reopen the mind, just change the perspective a little, and you're like, oh, okay, now I'm starting to get it a little. Mm-hmm. Start changing your habits. You start to improve yourself, legit. Books that improve are the books you read. So, shout out to the girl, whoever, if she actually did do that on the date, like, shout out to her for asking me that shit.
Because now it's, okay, it's a good conversation.
Yeah, it is a good conversation.
Because I have my own recommendation.
But it's not a bar if she's looking at it negatively. That's what I'm saying.
Like, if she's like, oh my god, ew,
oh my god, you didn't read 13 books last year.
Like that to me is like, okay, first date's over.
Yeah,
I'm gonna flip that. If she said that to me, I'd be like, I'm just never gonna see you ever.
You just straight up, well, now like, we know I'm never gonna see you ever. Because
now you're a snob. Like, why you acting like a snob? It's just books. Like, it's my choice. Like, what? I gotta force myself to read books. But listen to this. I do agree with your point. What did you call them? Self-development books or self-improvement books?
Self-wellness?
Self-wellness. Whatever you call them. The self-improvement books is what I call them. If you read self-improvement books, or you don't read them, actually. This is for the people who don't read them. I highly, highly, highly recommend picking up one book. Just to start. Just to see if you like it. But I can almost guarantee you will. Now, let me tell you. The reason
it's motivating, man.
It's motivating, and the reason why is the same exact reason that you brought up. It's like, man, it actually makes a difference. At least it did for me, we've had conversations like this before about books.
100%, dude.
And
only certain ones. I don't read like sci-fi shit, dude.
No, I don't read fiction.
I'll watch a movie for that, yo.
Fictional books is no point. I think self-development books are like key to motivation. Is the number one. Like, it motivates you to just... It opens your mind to different thoughts as well.
Yeah.
Different ways of thinking about things and different ways to view opportunities, so on and so forth, right? With that being said, I also want to recommend a specific book.
Okay, sure. So now we're going off on books. Fire.
Just this... You made a recommendation. I want to make one recommendation.
Fire.
Is that cool with you?
That's fire.
That's a bar?
That's a bar.
Perfect. So, the book I want to recommend is 48 Laws of Power.
I bought that book after you told me to get it, yeah.
Did you read it all?
I only got through, like, halfway, and then I got busy throughout the semester and shit. I still have it there, though.
I haven't made it through all the way either. I'll admit, but it's not one of those books that you need to read all the way through.
No, straight up, you're right, because you pick up a chapter... Because, like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Each chapter has a different topic, pretty much. It's like a new story anyway.
A new law.
Exactly.
So this is what the book is all about. 48 Laws of Power is what it is. It's 48 laws of power. But to give you more insight... gain it. Yes, exactly. So, for example, rule number 1 is something like, don't let the person in power... Don't outshine the person who has power over you. So, I'll share a story from the book very quickly. The reason why they say not to outshine the person who has power over you is a deeper meaning. There was a story about a king, and he had a right-hand man. This right-hand man threw a party for his king because his king was feeling down. Everybody from the town came to this party. It was a bop.
Okay.
It was a bop. All the shorties were there. I don't know.
Yeah, back in the days, what they have, they probably were drinking out of glasses. They were wearing like armor and shit. It was chainmail hanging.
From what I hear from the book, it was
fire
apparently. Medieval times type shit. Everybody's eating a turkey leg.
Drunk as shit.
Drunk as fuck.
Oh my god, that party was probably so lit.
So the party's lit, right? And he threw it for the king's behalf. That's how he promoted the party. So here's where it gets twisted, though. The party's over. The next day, the king kills the guy who threw the party for him. Why? Because he didn't receive it as a good gesture to the king. He received it as, you're trying to outshine me. I have more power than you. You don't try to look better than me. So he killed him.
Wow, that's crazy, eh?
That book is full of crazy shit like that, where it just makes you think about, like, it's a psychology book over anything else. And it makes you think about what you do on a day-to-day basis with different power dynamics. Okay. Does that make sense? Was that your phone that vibrated?
Yeah, mine's going off a little bit over here.
Okay, that's okay, because I just wanted to make sure that my recording was still going. So anyway, we got sidetracked. I want to continue with That's a Bar, if that's cool.
Man, that's a bar.
So, next tweet is, a first date becomes the last when the alarm on your ankle bracelet goes off.
That's not a bar.
What?
Like, I guess that's a bar. Like,
that's a probation thing.
Yeah, that's a bar. What I meant to say is, like, I can't believe, like, that's even a thing. Like, don't be dating people in jail. That's crazy. That's not a bar. It's not a bar to date people in jail. Don't do that shit. That's crazy.
I agree. Moving on. That one was pretty fun. Okay. So we're moving through this list pretty quick, but I think this is where it's going to slow down. I just wanted something to break the ice a bit. Get us talking. Yeah. Get us going.
So pretty much that's a bar. Like, I feel like the way it originated is just like you listen to like rap music, you listen to hip hop, and there's like lines to it, right? Like you hear relatable bars, lyrics, and like the lyrics are like for people who aren't like into hip hop or they're known or coined as bars. Like each lyric, like a line of lyrics is a bar, right? So some of what me and a couple friends, what we do is we like.
Well, a saying we say.
Yeah, it's a saying we say.
When
like,
someone says something that's like facts. When people say, "Oh, that's facts,"
but it started off with like listening to music. Mm-hmm. So you start off with listening to music, like, "Oh shit, that's a bar."
That's a bar.
Like that guy right there, he said that's a bar. Then we just started having fun with it. And we started making our own shit with it, like, oh damn, that's a bar. What that guy said right there.
So for people who are wondering,
it's fun though when you actually say something that's just like clever, some shit, and
like,
it's like, yo, that's a bar, dude. So that's a bar.
So for people who are wondering, that's where "That's a Bar" came from. The name of our podcast comes from the fact. Man. It's a saying that our friends say that we
just have fun with it.
We just have fun with it. We wanted to kind of introduce with that game sort of thing, just because we wanted people to understand where "That's a Bar" came from. Yeah. And for those who don't know, now you know. That's a bar. When we say something factual, I look at Noah and I say, yo,
that's a bar.
That's a bar, man.
You know?
Shout out to Clay, because he's one of the OGs of that term. Careful with this wire.
Yeah.
So that's the whole explanation for "That's a Bar."
Yeah.
I want to move on to something. Yeah, something that really irritated you.
No. This bugged me. Yeah, let me pull it up actually. Dude,
pull up the video. Put it up to the mic too. Make sure that the mic hears it, because maybe we don't chop it in there. Chromaz. First of all, do you know anything about who Chromaz is?
Okay.
I don't know who Chromaz is, so if you know, please educate me.
Okay, so
I've heard
apparently
of her.
I heard of her. And I know from Six Buzz that she's just a Toronto rapper.
She's a rapper.
I guess she's a Toronto rapper. She's trying to be a rapper.
Okay, I didn't know.
Like people always roast her and make fun of her for trying to be Cardi B, I guess, right?
Okay.
And it kind of seems I get that vibe that she is.
So I've heard that she's dubbed the Toronto Cardi B, or the Cardi B of Toronto, is what people call her.
So she's pretty much just like a wannabe rapper type.
She's gassed.
Oh my god, she's gassed. So listen to this video, dude.
So there's something in this video that irritated Noah. So she's reading tweets right now, and she's responding to tweets about her. So if you want, you can go ahead and play the video. So if you want to go,
she's reading haters' comments. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll pick it up. Why not? Like, what's she saying? Like, whatever, we'll see.
She's not Toronto's Cardi B. She's Value Village Cardi B. Honestly, I don't even think I'm Toronto's Cardi B because I'm just Chromas. And I love Cardi B, but on the reels, I'm on the next level. I'm on that J-Lo shit. Like, you can't talk to me. I'm untouchable. Are you dumb? I don't dance. I pee on mans. Get to my level.
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
She's not Toronto's Cardi B.
Hold on, no, pause that.
You
Don't-
can't pause it, dude. It's not.
All right, get it out of my face. Can we just
I'm gonna let that play back. That's hilarious.
let's talk about
bro.
the elephant in the room?
Oh my.
She said.
Untouchable. Are you dumb?
Just
I don't
wait.
dance. I pee on mans.
Oh my god, dude.
So somebody compared her to Cardi B, and her
Just
response
listen to
was, "Are you dumb? I don't dance. I pee on mans."
You want me to be honest with you? This is the first thing that came into my mind when I seen that, right? No joke. First thing that comes to my mind is like, oh my god, like, first thing I think is like, first of all, peeing as a guy, you have control. Like, you have control. You can aim where you want to pee, right? This girl is peeing on man. She's squatting over, piss running down her leg, dripping on the guy.
Stop.
The guy's got to be like this, dude. The guy's got to be like.
He's gotta be. He
He's
can't
gotta be
dodge
like,
it.
first of all,
it's
the
like
guy,
rain.
the guy who ever even wanted to be in that situation.
Okay, think of it this way,
Is
bro.
that real?
Think of it this way, bro. I'm not justifying that at all. I'm just
Disgusting,
explaining how
dude.
some people might be so thirsty and so like starstruck in the moment. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm in the same room as like this like famous person. quote unquote.
No, Ray. You
And this
think
guy's
so?
like, she's like, yo, are you dumb? I'm gonna pee on your head top.
It probably
And
went
the
like
guy's
this.
like,
It probably went like this, yo.
the
He was
guy's
probably
like,
trying to like.
alright, shit.
Yeah, he was probably trying to smash or
whatever.
something. To be
Yeah, he
honest.
was trying to smash. I bet you any money.
And then she was
probably
like, "The only way you're gonna touch this, all of this J-Lo shit,
Cardi B vibe.
Cardi B shit,
Hold on.
is if I piss on a man."
I
Are you dumb? Why,
I don't
bro?
dance. I pee on mans. Are you dumb?
Bands don't make her dance. I pee on man. Bands make her dance. I pee on man.
Okay, so I just want to say,
This girl's crazy.
I
bro.
really hope girls are not being raised this way.
Oh my god.
Because
this
that's
girl's
crazy.
man.
Like, that's not cool, yo. Like, for a man or a woman.
Girls
to
don't get
pee-
raised. I think she's just. What I think personally.
She's a degen.
No. What
No,
it is
she's a degenerate.
this is this is what it is. It is she wants fame really bad. I think. So.
I don't
she,
think
she wants to be the like. To be honest, you know what's a bar?
I don't think it was
you know
a
what's a
reach,
bar?
like,
the
hitting that.
comment that was read about her. The comment was she's the value version of Cardi B, and I was like, that's a bar.
That was a bar.
That was a bar.
And then she came and responded with some next level shit. But here's my thing about that.
I can't believe she said that.
I can't believe she said that.
Are you
either.
dumb? Oh.
Yo, are men's dumb? I'll pee on men's. Like, that's how she said it with, like, conviction. Sorry, not eviction. Eviction means get the fuck out.
Dude.
She got the fuck in. And then she peed on you. Like, I'm talking about,
Dude,
this is
if
not
you're
my daughter.
the guy who got peed on by Kromskis?
Chromas, are you dumb? Get the name right. Get your...
Her name's Chromdies.
Is it?
It's Chromdies.
No, it's Chromas.
If you're the guy who got pissed on by Chromfies, let me tell you this right now.
Where are you getting this from?
Let me tell you this right now.
Can you just tell me where
just
Chromfies came
embarrassed. Just you're the most embarrassing person ever.
Bottom of the barrel.
Like don't, dude. Anything else, man? I feel like there's anything else. I'm trying to think. Like, what's wrong with you?
I would never let a woman pee on me. I would never pee
Never
on a
in my-
woman.
Okay, yeah, we don't have to even get into that. We're
No,
not
we
doing
don't.
that.
I'm just
We're not
saying,
even, like, because
that's
it's
not-
not even a thing. That's
That's
not even a
just
thing.
ultimate disrespect.
Don't accept it, dude. He could have said no.
I wanna move on. We're not gonna hit this point yet.
I wanna move on now. Yeah, you're right.
I don't
That's
even
a
want to
bar.
talk about this girl. Why are we even putting her on? Like, we're a huge platform.
Dude, this
Why
is the
are-
world's biggest podcast now.
It's going to grow, and I keep telling this man, this podcast is about to blow. But you'll see,
this guy.
I got a big plan.
It's
for
for
it.
shits, dude. We do it for fun.
It's for
Oh,
fun.
my name's Luigi.
So, this is a point that you brought up. So me and Noah have a group chat where we bang off ideas for the pod, which we just started.
Dude, okay, so yeah, this is what.
So there's a topic here. So there's a topic here. He has it down as setting expectations, but there's
a story behind it. Let me get into it.
All right.
So last weekend we went to Supercrawl.
Shout out to Supercrawl.
Dude,
shout out to
Supercrawl's
Hamilton.
pretty sick, man.
It's pretty sick.
Like, it's a bunch of food trucks, a bunch of people who, and local companies around Hamilton who go down, and then they just sell a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Like,
I don't want to be a negative Nelly, but I do want to talk about one thing that I don't like, but is a good thing for the city.
Sure.
It's packed as hell. Okay. Like, even late night, you're just like, it's so hard to like get through to places. Yeah. It's for me, it's like I'm a social person. Mm-hmm. I like to be around people. I don't like to be shoulder to shoulder with like other humans and just like, just bump.
Yeah.
Not into that. That was the one thing that turned me off. But other than that, super dope.
Yeah.
Supercrawl, actually, can I admit, that was my first time going. I feel like I'm going to get roasted for that. But that was my first time going to Supercrawl. So anyways, setting expectations. You have something happen to you.
yo, man. So listen to this story, man.
All right.
Let me tell you this.
Tell the viewers, because I already know.
Yeah, you already know. So we're at Supercrawl, and I guess we're trying to find some food to eat, right? So we're looking around,
some
trying
munchies,
to find some food. Like, we were pretty hungry, and we went down knowing that there's going to be some bomb food trucks.
That's right.
So we go, and I'm looking around like, oh my god, there's so much good food. And then someone brought up, one of you guys, you or Clay brought up Jamaican patties.
I seen a stand.
Yeah, and
earlier.
It was sold out. Right?
Yeah, there was a stand with Jamaican patties that was sold out.
So I seen that, and I'm like, okay, no, I know there's going to be another one. Like, I'm going to search. So we're waiting, and I thought you guys were going to stop for pizza. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be right back. So I went down, and I'm looking. I see a Jamaican patty shop. Guess what it's called? The Patty Shack. I'm like, oh my god, it's lit. Let's go.
It's lit. Shout out to the
I'm
Patty
like, now I'm starting to set expectations. I'm like, oh my god, I finally found it, and I knew it was going to be here. I know this is going to be bomb. So I go up in line, right?
Yeah.
I'm waiting in line for what feels like 45 minutes. Like, I'm waiting, and like, you guys weren't there, so it made it feel like even longer. Like, I was just waiting in line.
We were looking for Noah at that time too.
Yeah, you were calling me back and forth. I was literally like 20 meters away, but there were so many people that it was long. Like, I'm like, dude, literally, I'm like right up the street. Like,
here's the thing, though.
Just wait. Let me
you
finish
absolutely
the story.
disappeared.
Just let me finish the story.
All right.
And I know, because what happened was like, I
you
swear,
saw it. It was like, oh, Jamaican patties.
No, you were like, yo, pizza, and I was like, okay, I'm not. And you guys like stopped for a second. I was like, screw that, Jamaican patty. I'm on the.
Yeah, but you didn't say anything, which cheesed me.
I thought you guys didn't hear me. I was like, yo, I'll be right back. That's what I said. Fuck it. Whatever.
Anyway, so you see the Jamaican.
So
patties.
I'm in line now, man, waiting, and I noticed on the thing, spicy, mild, and like veggie and some other ones, right? And it said that the veggie one was sold out. There was a sold out sign. And I noticed that there was a mild one there and a spicy one there. So I'm like,
neither of those had the sold out sticker on it.
Yeah, no. It was the sold out sticker was on the veggie one, right?
On the veggie one.
So I'm like, fire. And the thing is, like, I love spicy food, but like, I just recently, like last year, I got diagnosed with Crohn's. So like now, it's probably not such a good idea.
Doesn't mix
to
well.
be eating spicy food all the
Doesn't
time, right?
mix well, yeah.
I love it though, so it's like, fuck. I'll choose to have the mild instead.
Yeah.
I go up in line and I'm setting these expectations. I'm like, oh my god, these are about to be the world's best Jamaican patties, man.
Wow, so you set the expectation.
Because I haven't had them in so long. And I'm like, I know these are gonna be bomb. Like, I've been waiting. It felt like, and I just seen the Patty Shack, and I was like, I knew it was gonna be there. I'm like, it's meant to be at this point.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be the worst. I'm like, I go up. I'm like, I want 3 mild Jamaican patties. She goes, such a nice lady too. Such a nice lady. She goes, oh sweetie, okay, we're going to go search for you. Bro, we go back. She's looking. I'm like, okay. She comes. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, my love. No mild ones. We only have spicy. I was literally just like, I was like, because I just waited. I was just like, and then the guy behind him goes. The guy comes over and goes, oh, don't worry, the spicy ones are not spicy. And I was just like,
So I just want to say that I had the spicy ones.
Yeah.
Because So when we seen the first truck for Jamaican patties, I think all three of us were down. Jamaican patties down.
But then it said sold out.
So those ones said sold out. So he comes up to us and he's fuming.
I'm like, dude, you can't believe this shit, man. They're sold out of the mild ones.
And he was going off.
And then these guys,
about he ruined his night. Over
no,
this.
no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't.
You were pretty upset.
I was like, man, there was a sold out sign for the veggie one, but that's what I'm saying. That's what it comes down to.
That's what upset him. Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. This never. I wouldn't have even got pissed if I never set expectations.
You know what I think would have even been better for you if there was no sold out sign even on the veggie one, so that way you didn't even know. Like,
yeah, then I would have been like, oh, shit, whatever.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my luck. You know what I mean? My luck sort of thing.
Still,
but now you have a reason to be upset with them.
In a way, like I'm not too big on the like. I was like.
You went hard though, I won't lie. Like me
and
Clay,
like,
were like, yo, they're just Jamaican patties, bro.
I know, I was so excited.
He was so excited, so that's really disappointed him. But I just want to say, I had the spicy Jamaican patties from that same shack. They're fucking hot. Like, I have a tolerance for spicy food.
Okay, so there you go. So that guy I would have been on the system right there on the number 2.
It would have not mixed
crying.
well. You would have been crying. It wouldn't have mixed well with you.
Yeah,
it wasn't like it didn't scorch me, but it was like spicy enough for them to call it a spicy Jamaican patty.
Chroma.
Don't play that chroma.
Oh my god.
Here's something interesting. Hold on. First of all, before I get into this, I have a general question. Do you believe in aliens?
Okay, so you know what? I like that question, and this is what I'm going to say about aliens straight up. I used to think and be that guy who was straight up like, no. Aliens aren't real. They're not real.
Me too.
There's no way.
Me too.
But then I started to be a little bit more open-minded to just the thought of like... Actually, you know what it was? I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast
I knew you were going to say
deGrasse
that.
Tyson, and Neil deGrasse Tyson was going on about how infinitely small we are compared to the universe. And like, I'm not going to go deep into it because like... Thank you. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Like how small we are is a bar. That's a bar.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, where was my train of thought there?
So you're saying that we're very small. Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about the infinite possibilities.
I can't even get into it because he gets so intricate and the words he uses are just like the guy is just so smart and like so basically it made me think, holy shit! Like there's obviously got to be something out there.
100%.
Like and then when you think about it all, like and you just give it just a good second look, like there's got to be something out there. And then I started looking at Bob Lazar shit, and then I was just like, all right, now I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, Bob Lazar is the one that was really bizarre to me. I didn't mean to rhyme that. Bob Lazar was bizarre.
Yeah, you're a rapper now.
And that's a bar. Yo, all of that rhyme. For people who don't know who Bob Lazar is, man, it's this guy that used to work at Area 51 supposedly.
Yeah.
And he's got the credentials to kind of back. He has enough points to make it legit. Anyway.
I'm sure there's more than enough, dude. Like I didn't even go deep into watching. Like there's like a Netflix documentary.
So I did. I watched it all.
I didn't watch. I only watched part of his documentary. I didn't watch all of it. Like there's, I'm sure like aliens are real. They have to be real.
I think so too. I think you're at this point you would be naive to think that aliens are not real because of how infinite the universe is.
Yeah, you're naive to think that there's not something else operating at a lot smarter intelligence than us.
That's a bar.
100%. Like there's things operating right now in a different whole galaxy or that is just intellectually smarter.
We can't. The point is we can't advanced. Be the only.
It's crazy.
The odds.
It's hype as shit though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit hypes me up, dude. Like think of it. There is a machine out there. Like Bob Lazar said, there's a machine. This blue bro. When I actually thought about this, I was literally like fanboying for days. I was like, Mom, can you fucking believe about this? Like this is crazy. So he explains how there's like this machine that what it does is it deploys gravity. Like
I heard about that. That was the source of gravity. That was the source of energy for those UFOs.
It wasn't like the source of energy, but like
it was right.
It wasn't the source of energy. They couldn't find out what the source of energy was.
I thought that's what they.
So from what I understood is that like it wasn't the source of energy. What was giving them the source of energy, they don't even know, or else like that's what they're trying to figure out. Because something that powerful to give you what it was is like
so
their
it was like
technology,
anti-gravity, right? Like you couldn't touch it.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
couldn't touch
it's
it.
Like you were a magnet.
The thing like gave out a force field of like gravity.
Yeah, dude, that had to be what propelled the UFO that he worked on. So Bob Lazar supposedly was an engineer,
dude,
that was really smart, like a rocket scientist. Or
yeah,
whatever,
he made his own rockets. Yeah,
he worked on that in Area 51. Anyways, I think what they described it was that was the only thing they found, and it was like,
dude, it gave off. What I was trying to say was that it just gave off like gravity. Like it's giving off gravity. When I figured that out, I was like, dude, that's insane. Like think of it. There's technology from somewhere we don't know that they like. We don't even have technology like that.
Well, it depends on if you believe his story, but yeah,
dude, that's real. 100% it's real.
It's not confirmed.
Dude, I believe Bob Lazar. Bobby Lazar? Bob Lazar, bro?
Bob Lazar?
My boy Bob Lazar?
I think it's really hard for me to say I believe him, and I really watched a lot of Bob
Lazar. Oh, so you don't believe in aliens?
No, I believe in aliens, definitely. I just don't know if his story in particular was 100% legitimate. It's hard to... Did
you watch the Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
And then you watched... And then you watched...
And I watched his documentary.
And then you watched the documentary and you still don't?
Here's the reason why. Because...
You just said you're naive not to think of that other shit is not real. Dude,
yeah, but you're not getting my point. Just because I don't believe the Bob Lazar story doesn't mean I don't think there's alien life. Like, just because you've seen some hick on TV, on CNN, they're like, oh, there was a fucking UFO in my crop field. It's like, that doesn't make me believe there's aliens, but I still believe there's aliens. You know what I'm talking about?
But when Bob Lazar, the engineer who worked on the UFO, says there's aliens and that he was working on a UFO that gave off gravity, I'm gonna be like, oh, I believe you.
It's very specific, but the thing is like, it's just not proven, right? So there's, like, even if I 99% believe it, there's still some doubt.
I do. Fair enough.
It's like, I want to believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe it. I believe it more than I don't believe it. Does that make sense? Like, I know you can't kind of like grade, but I am. I'm going to for this purpose. There's a gray area here. Because look, what he's saying has a possibility to be real, is what I'm saying. A good possibility that it's going to be real. Just because his story has been so consistent, he doesn't stutter on what he's explaining. Like, he doesn't, you can tell that he's being genuine, or so it seems like it. Right? And that's the biggest indicator.
Bob Lazar?
Yeah.
Dude, what do you mean? The guy's been telling the story since, like, I'm pretty sure he's been saying it like since the 90s or even earlier.
That's my point.
Like the same story over and over. Like
that's why it's worth it to
like,
believe.
It's real. Like,
but you can't say he's not lying. He might be though. He might.
Then we can just get too deep into that. Then it's just a back and forth. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to get into the back and forth. I guess my point that I was trying to make, because you asked me if I believe in aliens. I do. I do think there's aliens out there. I don't know if I believe Bob Lazar. Okay, that's how
Bob Lazar, I'm telling you, I don't know if I believe you.
No,
I'm sorry.
Straight up, because if I
don't believe your case.
If I didn't believe him, I would just say I don't believe him. I would just straight up say it, but it's hard. I think I'm missing like one extra piece of evidence for me to be like, all right, Bob, I fucking believe you. I think it's very possible that he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
I just can't say I fully believe it because it's so hard to like commit to such a big truth about humanity that we just discovered aliens. Like, it's so hard to like commit to that.
No, dude, it's not hard to commit because, like you said, it's kind of naive to think that there's not something else out there. And then if you really think about
I think there's 100%. I am confidently saying that there is something out there.
Yeah. So then
I'm not confidently saying that I believe Bob Lazar. I'm saying I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
You're
scared. You're scared. Straight up. Like, it's kind of... You're scared. You sound like you're frightened.
I'm not scared.
You're scared of aliens. You're scared. You're scared you're going to wake in the middle of the night and there's going to be, like, a weird-ass oval-headed alien and he's just, like, grabbing your weenie. And he's just like, wake up, Ray.
Come on.
Wake up. That's what you're scared of, bro. You're like, I don't want this to be real.
Where's your head at, bro? You wake up and the guy's like, you just wake up and there's a palm on your face and he's just sucking all information out of your brain and you're not even
dude, that's scary.
You're starting to forget your name and shit. He's just like, and you're like, where the fuck am I right now?
Dude, what happens if, like, this is kind of off topic and, like, off thing, but, like, what happens if the reason why you get a wet dream is to... No, listen, this is a bar. What? Listen. What
You're
happens
not serious right
No,
now.
I'm listening. What happens if guys get wet dreams, and every time you get a wet dream, think about how random it is, right? It's like, oh my god, what the heck? That's mad random. I haven't had one since I was, like, fucking 12 or 13, right?
Okay.
That's how random it is, right? You know what it was? It's aliens coming in, and they're like... Like you're saying, they're like, master, we got all of our information. This kid is nuts. Whatever he's doing, blah, blah, blah. And then to make you not remember. Listen.
You went in.
Listen, to make you not remember, he goes, "Oh, we're gonna make him have a dream about something crazy, and he's gonna go thing." And then you just have a wet dream, and then you don't remember anything, dude.
So it's a disguise.
It's a disguise. It could be that.
That's fucked. I think you're fucked for thinking about that, but I respect the creativity. I won't lie.
It could be that. I don't know how that came to mind.
All right, I got another weird. That was fucking jokes.
Like, dude, that could be it though.
I like that. That's where your imagination went. But I have another less aggressive approach to what I think.
We were talking about dreams and aliens, man.
So you know how people always say, listen, you know how people always say that you have a clone out there?
Dude, how sick would it be to meet your clone?
I don't think that's real because that means half. Bro. Yeah, I'm really sorry.
I'm wearing a sweater and sweatpants. That's fair.
Do you want to take your clothes off?
No.
Wait, so let me finish my point.
No.
do you know how people? You ever heard of that conspiracy theory that you have a twin somewhere in the world?
It's not a conspiracy theory. Like, that's probably real too.
Bro.
No, like, you don't have a twin. Like, I'm not saying, like, oh, my mom had a secret twin. She shipped it off in a fucking care package.
I know that's not what you mean.
But, like,
someone who looks like you.
Yeah, I think there's definitely someone who looks like me. Dude, you know how many times... Dude, I'll never forget this. In, like, high school...
That means, though, for every person in the... So 3.5 billion people have a clone. That's, like... a 1-to-1 ratio. You would definitely notice that phenomenon, especially with today's technology, bro. Someone would make an app.
Ooh,
listen, you know how
you're dropping bars, low key.
That's a bar, right? So this, especially with today's technology, bro, the AI technology, where they can scan faces and all these different faces and make like deep fakes and shit like that. You ever heard of deep fakes? Where they scan enough for instance, like Joe Rogan, they scan enough videos of Joe Rogan where they can fake a video of him saying something with his voice.
I've heard of that shit. That's crazy.
Okay, so you're telling me all the images of us that are on the internet, nobody thought of an app that, oh my god, I almost don't even want to say this idea because it's genius. But I'm
then don't. You know what? Just cut it off right there.
I want to share it.
Dude, our podcast is so huge, man. It's going to get to everyone, bro.
I guarantee you.
We could be millionaires, man. Think about it.
Okay, I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out if this is serious. Because this is actually smart.
Okay, if it's a bar, I'm sorry, guys, but we're warning you, he's going to cut it out. Go.
Okay, like, I'm going to leave this part in there.
Okay.
If it gets cut out, that means we're on our way to becoming millionaires.
Yeah, that's facts.
So listen, what if somebody made a friggin' app, aka us, where you scan enough pictures of yourself, you upload it, and the fucking app returns pictures of people who look like you on the app. Like they scan their faces and match you with people who look identical.
That's kind of creepy though.
It's creepy.
Why would you want to know that?
No, but I feel like that's something that would go viral because it's creepy. And people would be like, yo, have you heard of this app where you just like take a picture of yourself and it matches you with someone who looks like you?
Oh my god, yeah, he's in fucking Germany. Oh my god. Imagine, like, where do you think your guy is if you had one?
Definitely like Egypt or some shit.
He's in Egypt.
Well, it could be a...
You know what he is? Your guy is in Egypt right now, sitting on the throne. He's getting grapes fed to him, and he's like, this is my cop.
I'm the shittier of the twins, that means. This guy's...
Feeding me grapes. We can't even... I don't even know what accent he has. He has 6 different accents.
He could be from anywhere. You look like you're... Like, something's wrong.
He's petting his cat.
Yeah, but the way you had your...
Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, no, that's not how...
You look different.
Oh, my God.
But tell me, is that not a fucking app that could pop?
I mean, it could, but this is where I think, truly, only weirdos are downloading that app.
Okay, but the same people...
Actually, you know what?
The Face app.
Yeah, I was just... Yo, how many people downloaded the Face app?
That's what I'm saying. And think about how much data they got from the people who downloaded that app, bro. All the faces that... Eventually, you'd be able to match somebody with a matching face, like, or whatever.
That's crazy.
And you can connect with that person.
No, that's mad weird.
Should you not connect?
Yeah, that's mad weird. Because then think of it. It's somebody who looks like you. You're going to meet with a guy. Why do you want to meet with a... Yeah, canceled right there.
Okay, maybe you can just see pictures of people who look like you. Just a random timeline of pictures. You can't be connected to these people.
I'm going to be honest with you, Ray. I'm not downloading the app. I'm not downloading it.
I won't either.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
I'm just saying,
I
if that's one
out there that would download it.
You think so? I think so. I think there definitely is.
Because people will start talking about it on Twitter and IG and be like, yo, this app is fucked.
Yo, did you hear about that app? It matches you with the guy, like some random person somewhere across the fucking world.
Yo, that's
kind of be lit.
That would bang.
Like, it would kind of be lit, but dude, it's sketchy.
I feel like I'd become a millionaire off that app. Low key, though. Low key. I feel like that would pop.
Low key. Low key.
I feel like that would pop. Like, it would be called Find Your Twin or something. Find Your Clone. That'd be fucked.
How are you gonna match? Oh, I guess you take like...
You scan the face.
Yeah, you scan the face.
And it's
like
whatever matches, like, complexion, distance of eyes, shape of head.
Everything. Dude.
Everything, and whatever brings the closest replica.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Have someone take a pic of the side of your head. So it gets side profile, front profile, and absolutely matches the closest it can to somebody.
That's a wild... I'm not gonna lie, that's just like a far-fetched idea.
Why the fuck am I making a podcast?
It's a far-fetched idea.
It is very far-fetched.
Yeah, which is like why it's kind of a good idea.
But that's where I think most of those genius ideas come from, is from those strange,
random,
bizarre ideas that nobody thinks about.
Like, yo, what happens if we made a game that you tap it and then the bird just, like, imagine that game blew up.
The most random shit gets big. I bet you that would get big.
Who knows, man? Probably.
Face app that makes you look old got big, which I understand. It's cool, but it doesn't provide any value. It's just entertainment.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing as this Find Your Clone shit.
Find Your Clone, man. I don't know how we got onto that.
We were going
from aliens into that. That's fire.
That was fire.
Yeah.
But let's change topic.
Tekashi
60.
Wait. This guy's coming out of jail.
Wait, I think now is the perfect time.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It's code
time. $50 Amazon gift card.
Right now, we're about to give away the code for the $50 gift card. And the code is... Just kidding. We're going to give it away in a couple more minutes.
Okay. Wow,
that fake hedging.
I actually was ready 100%.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty savage.
Which is ironic because you're the one that brought up the hezi.
I brought up the hezi, but I thought that was like, yo, that's fire. You're going to have to wait now.
You're going to have to wait.
Anyways, Tekashi was snitching on gang members and shit, right? In court, apparently.
What do you think of that? Because
I think it's hilarious because I think he's overall. I think his music's trash. I think he's really just like not really. He does nothing.
He's just an entertainer.
I guess he's a very trash
He's not a good influence.
Very low scale entertainer that no one really cares about, in my opinion. Like, I don't care what he does. This being news to me is just like, man, this guy's just like he has 69 tatted on his face.
Have you seen his explanation?
He has the Saw guy tatted on it. Like, it's Tekashi 69. You know what I mean? It's just like, man, like, I feel like I can't believe this is even news. Like, okay, I find it hilarious that he's snitching.
It's hilarious.
That's hilarious. That is the funniest shit that he's snitching on the people, like his gang members. Dude, think about, you know why that's funny?
Because he acted like the hardest man
He had to
ever.
fake so hard to get into that shit, and then he's just like...
He sold his soul.
You think he sold his soul?
He's one of the biggest soul sellers of our generation.
You think he sold his soul?
Not to the devil, not in the literal
like
sense. Like he
shit?
summons Satan. He's like, he draws a fucking 6-point star. He's like, Satan, come to me.
And then he's
not
just
in a dark room
and
with
he's
candles
just sitting
around
there, handcuffed in the middle of the star, just like,
I just want to be famous.
Tattoo 69 on my face.
Yeah, tattoos.
Dude, that's insane.
I just want to be rich.
Yeah.
I just want to be fake. No, I mean...
The rule is you cannot snitch. I will do anything.
So do you know what I mean by sell your soul, though? Like,
yeah.
Like you sell
like you would do anything.
You do anything to make it. Get famous.
Yeah,
so that's what that guy did. I really believe it.
100%.
I really do believe he came from a troubled neighborhood too, though, and a troubled past and shit like that.
Oh,
like,
who knows?
That's documented, though. That's documented. Like, people confirm he was in a gang and shit. He came from a bad neighborhood.
Okay, still.
So
you can make right decisions. Choose.
Absolutely. But you got to put that into, like, you got to factor that in. like the guy didn't come from a good background, and so like maybe sometimes you don't have the right influences, and that can drive you to do some crazy shit, especially when you're hungry and you know you don't have a place to sleep. I don't know his situation or how he became who he was, besides the fact that he just was going crazy on the internet and then he blew up. But the point is that he was acting extra hard. That was his persona. Like, he would do anything. I'll pop you, I'll kill you, I'm the hardest person out. And you know what, for a little while he kind of proved it. Like, he went to Chirac and shit. Do you remember that?
Dude, remember when
calling out Chief Keef?
So you know what kills me about Tekashi 6ix9ine? I seen a video of Tekashi 6ix9ine. This is hilarious, okay? It was a video of him in front of like a jewelry store and shit, and he's like, "Yo, Chief Keef, man, I got your girl, yo." Dude, is Chief Keef's girl or some other? I think
Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd. It was.
I honestly think it might have been Chief Keef too.
Was it?
Who knows, man? But it was someone like he's like I guess he had their girl, and he's like. And he's like, "Yo, this is my girl, yo." And it's like, dude, you're such a guy. Like, why are you going this far?
But, like, why would the girl agree to do it?
I don't know. She probably got paid for it.
I'm not saying that she's more wrong than he. I think they're both equally wrong.
Yeah, you know what? Realistically, she definitely got paid for it.
Oh, 100%.
Because, like, he's just a troll like that. You know
or, honestly, I don't even think he paid her. Like, she probably just wanted the clout.
Oh,
like, you're in a Tekashi 6ix9ine video. Most, can't say most. I gotta be careful what I say here. What? There's a lot of girls that would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in a Tekashi 6ix9ine video." Because it's like, it's Tekashi 6ix9ine. People love clout. Like, you just can't deny it. So they would just do it. Because
crazy.
It's crazy.
You know what I think about that? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Just, frankly...
That's not my daughter.
Frankly, that's crazy.
That's not my daughter.
That's not my sister.
That quote is what I've been using a lot lately.
That's not my daughter.
When I see some ladies doing some crazy shit online, I just say, "That's not my daughter. That ain't my daughter." Straight up. That's a bar. Because that's not going to be my daughter. Fuck that. My daughter's going to have some integrity, bro. Like, work for your money. Yeah, there you
go. Yeah, that's crazy shit, man.
So here's another thing that I about that Tekashi thing before we move on.
Okay.
Apparently he brought up Trippie Redd in his court testimony as well.
Oh my god.
And he's like, "Yeah, Trippie Redd's he snitched on everybody. Everybody under the sun that he knew, because this guy's desperate." Okay, but think of it this way,
He's
bro.
dead. He's gonna die then?
He might.
That's sketch, dude.
But hang on.
Oh my god.
Here's
bro.
why
That's
I'm
some
not.
like Goodfellas shit.
Here's why I'm not surprised. Because if this guy was crazy enough to do half the shit that he was doing before, that means he's not scared to snitch either. Yeah, he'll do anything to get out. Yeah. Like, if he was doing all that just to be famous, imagine what he's gonna do for freedom. And that's a bar.
You just dropped a hard bar.
Hard bar.
I like how the first intro we're doing a lot of bars to be dropped. Like, there's lots of bars.
It's gonna be a norm.
Oh my god, get used to this bar dropping, man. This is crazy.
Straight up. Do you want to talk about the next topic, or is that something that like doesn't pique your interest at all?
KFC chicken and donut sandwich?
Well, and now it's out there.
To be honest, I love chicken.
And I love donuts. And
do I think that's fire? No.
Yeah, but do you like chicken and waffles?
Yo, I haven't had chicken and waffles.
So good. With a little bit of honey on the chicken, bro.
Everyone tells me that. Everyone.
So that's the vibe I'm getting from this chicken and donut sandwich, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody.
You think it would be good?
I don't know why everyone's going crazy over chicken sandwiches.
Have you had the Belgian waffle like sausage and egg and everything at Tim's?
I tried to order it once and they were sold out.
Dude, I had that, and that is like the thing. It's like it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's just a little too sweet for me. So I know that there's someone else out there who would love it.
You ever had a McGriddle? Did I say that right? McGriddle.
I feel like a McGriddle has it's like
two syrup-filled pancakes.
Okay, nope, never had that.
With egg and sausage at McDonald's.
No.
So it's essentially an egg McMuffin, but instead of the bread,
sounds bomb.
It's this weekend. Let's just go grab McGriddles.
I'm sorry, I can't. Shout out to the Village, bro.
No, we can't go back because we said we were gonna review more breakfast places. We said it on the pod we did with Clay. I gotta take you to Bedrock at least.
Yeah, well, to be honest, like
Sunday morning.
Bedrock's my thing, man. Sunday, I work this weekend, so I can't this weekend, to be honest.
Not even Sunday morning. Do you work in the afternoon?
I work, dude. I work. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to schedule it for another day.
Yeah.
That's alright. Okay.
My bad, G.
How long are we going for? I gotta see. So we've been recording the audio, so that's good. We've been going for 55 minutes. That's actually perfect timing. So I think we can start wrapping things up.
Yeah.
So the code. We're at the end, so that's perfect.
Wow, that's kind of savage. Like, we actually made him wait the whole thing for that. That's
I
savage.
know, that is kind of savage. We didn't intend to do that, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But the code, we got to think of a code name right now, because we decided that we're just going to make it up in the middle of the pod. And here we are. So the code is for the $50. So let me just
50.
So to be
$100.
So I know, right? and essentially the prizes are going to get better and better as we grow, and if we become a profitable podcast. But here's the thing. I just want to repeat. This is for the $50 Amazon gift card, which you can buy anything with. Anything that's on Amazon, and Amazon pretty much sells anything. Here are the instructions. Once again, if you missed it or forgot in the beginning, you like this video.
Yeah.
You share this video on your story. And then you DM us
the code.
The following code. The following code is Tekashi69.
Okay.
Is a snitch. So, the code is, if you made it this far in the podcast, Tekashi69 is a snitch.
Oh, fuck it, dude.
And once you have DM'd us that, and shared the video, and liked the video, you are now eligible for the $50 Amazon giveaway, which we will give out Monday. So the pod will come out Friday, right? Or next pod.
So it'll come out when it comes out.
We'll wait until the next pod comes out and we'll announce it on the pod who wins. The next pod that comes out.
Or what we'll do is we'll edit a clip and we'll make some shit.
Like announce it on our IG?
Yeah, we'll announce it on the
Good
IG
idea.
or some shit like that.
We'll do it in the next pod, but that clip from that pod will be announced on our IG as well.
Sure.
So that's the plan. So, here it is. This Friday. The code is, once again, Tekashi69 is a snitch. Once you have DM'd us the code, share the video, like the video.
That's a long-ass code.
Yeah, but whatever.
Fuck it.
It's easy as fuck. You don't have to spell it. It's not like you have to spell it correctly.
Tekashi69 is a snitch. Just
Tekashi69.
DM us.
Just DM us.
$50 gift card.
You know what I mean? For free. You didn't have to do anything. You just have to DM us.
For free!
Once you've done that, come back to us. You are eligible. Done. No more
free,
discussions. Dude. You will see the winner on our IG. Okay? So follow us on IG.
Will you see them in person? No, you're just gonna see their
that's the good thing about the code is you can just send it over DM. So if let's say we pick somebody who we don't know personally,
yeah.
we'll announce it.
Fire.
Perfect.
Fire.
So with that being said, I think that's the end of pod number 4/5. And we would like to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on
comment in the comment subscription boxes and shit like that.
Perfect. Yeah, show love.
Do all that.
Show love.
Show some love.
Don't forget to follow us on your favorite podcatcher. Apple, Google, Spotify, a whole bunch of other ones, but those are the big three audio-wise. Subscribe on YouTube for the video experience.
Sure.
And follow us on IG for clips that we like to post frequently.
Sure.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, That's a Bar will be back next Friday. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend/week.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.